How do PEOs handle employee benefits across a multi-generational workforce that may have different expectations or different priorities?
I think companies need to prioritize education, number one, allocating internal and external companies to help support the employees. Remember, it's a business. You're not always going to be happy with everything that the business decides to do, but you need to be comfortable with their goals, how they treat the employees, all of those things. Retention is everything. It's the biggest waste of money for a company that has turnover on a daily basis. And some of the companies we deal with have that. Especially some of the companies where the employees are younger, maybe in high school or college. An example are some of the play places, the trampoline places, the bounce house places. Get a lot of turnover, and that's expensive. It's expensive to bring a new employee on. It's expensive to if you have to fire an employee, the paperwork involved, state to state, all of these things. And from a workers' comp perspective, all of those things come into play. So I think it comes back, again, I always talk about education, but the education program that a company has helps support the employee and the employer. Again, it's the number one thing that a client needs to do. And we provide a roadmap for success, an actual booklet, page by page, that walks you through anything that could come up. And you have a number to call, an 800 number, that allows you to talk to a real person in time of crisis.
I am curious, have you noticed anything particular that maybe older generations prioritize that younger generations don't necessarily care about as much, or like vice versa in the reverse?
Yeah, the biggest thing is healthcare. You're older, you have kids, you have family, sometimes. And, you worry about that aspect of your job. Younger, maybe not as much. A lot of companies are covering the employee almost 100%. There may be a little copay in some cases. They have free dental and free eye in a lot of cases, and that's enough for them. But the older folks, we are looking for something a little more comprehensive, just thinking out of the box a little bit. So that's the main difference.
Yeah, when you have companies like that, where their older generations may need a more robust healthcare coverage, how would you or Innoworks help the company navigate that?
Because there's strength in numbers, the PEO has, for example, ours has 5,000 employees. We're able to offer a menu of health services. You get to choose from different levels. So depending on your needs, you can pick something from the gold level or all the way down to a silver, depending on what you need. I think that's the one thing you don't get if you're not with a PEO. That umbrella gives you so many options to choose from, and that's huge.